Hello everybody, my name is KingStix and today we're going to be looking at the new champion teaser trailer put out yesterday by Riot Games, and it is for Pyke, the Bloodharbor Ripper. Now, I'll just run this video through so we can all watch it one time before I break it down and we take a close analysis at it. Alright, so that is the gist of it. That's the whole thing. It's only 40 seconds long. Now, first off, I just want to say that this champion is badass. Okay, now let's break it down. So the first thing we got is this guy's obviously a sailor or someone who has to do something on ships, and he is fighting a shark monster. At first I thought this was like a massive kraken, but later on you'll see it's a shark. And another thing to notice is it has a bunch of ropes and shit on it, so you can tell it was more than just him trying to kill this thing, so it's not like he was trying to solo it. And here we see a list, and it looks super ghosty, kind of like 𝐒𝐿𝐼. So this is just a list of the people, so maybe he might have a passive or something of similar to Rengar's. Whenever he kills a unique enemy champion or takes a specific objective on his list, then he might get certain bonus stats. So who knows, maybe his list might be RNG, random number generator, and on his list he might have the Rift Scuttle, he might have Rift Herald, Dragon, and Inhibitor on his list, and whenever he takes one of those things he gets some kind of bonus. I think that'd be really cool. And here with this ability, we see him creeping towards this chick, so I assume that was one of the people on his list. And one thing to notice about this is how slow, if you watch how slow the knife moves, that's his weapon. If you notice how slow it moves, he's obviously stalking, and it looks like he's underground, or I would assume it's underwater because he's a water champion, kind of water based, similar to Nami or Fizz. If I had to guess, I'd say he has an ability or a passive. Whenever he's in the river, he gets bonus movement speed, and after a while he'll go under and you can't target him, but you can see him, and after a certain number of seconds he will become targetable. I think that'd be pretty dope. Alright, so I assume this is his next ability. This is going to be some form of CC. We can see a hook similar to a fish hook right here, and then we see it wrapped around him. So I think this is going to be a form of a fish hook or net used to CC his targets. And here's his ghostly hand. And then he's got his dank blade out to gut this guy, I suppose. I assume he has some sort of empowerment ability because I'm guessing his hand doesn't normally look like this. So I assume when he presses one of his abilities, he gets this ghostly hand, or maybe after he casts his net or hook, he's empowered. Alright, and this is the main picture that we have to look at here, so it's pretty much everything we talked about earlier. So we know he's some sort of sailor or seaman from right here on the ship. He went, and this is him right here jumping in at the shark, and then this is him stalking that one chick with his water ability. And we also see over here a bunch of dead bodies floating, and whenever he talked about people who betrayed him, we're not really sure who he's referring to. Since League of Legends likes to tie in its characters' lore with other characters, I assume it might be referring to someone like Miss Fortune, or maybe 𝐒𝐿𝐼𝐀. When I see this right here, this could be generically referring to all the people this massive shark has killed, or what most likely this is referring to is people being used to bait to draw this shark out. So these people are kind of in a net. You see the shark's in a net, and then you see he uses like a net or hooks to take people out to like get them still so he can gut them. So if I had to guess, I'd say this guy was used as bait and he was in this net, and then he went ham on the shark. That's just my guess though. Look at this dope bandana he's wearing. It looks so cool. If you kind of squint your eyes, you can see the mouth. So here are like the teeth. It's like a massive jaw and teeth. I'm assuming that's not one of his abilities, but if it's like his ultimate to kind of turn into a shark, that might be something. But I'm assuming this is just what his normal skin looks like. He sounds like Vin Diesel. If you've ever watched Vin Diesel movies before and Vin Diesel's trying to do a real deep voice, that's what that sounds like. He looks like he should be an assassin champion, but Riot Games has already said that he's supposed to be a support champion. So maybe something darker like Thresh, and he's going to be more CC reliant. That's most likely what's going to be going on here, or maybe Riot Games is taking a different direction and they want a high damage AD support to counteract the high damage AP support like Bran. I think that would be pretty cool as well. In terms of looking like other champions, Pyke looks like a cross between the Old Swain, Urgot, and Scion. You might be wondering about the Scion, and that's just because he's kind of bloodthirsty and all about killing. That's what he's about. So he's a really cool champion, really dark. It's nice to see a mix up from the stuff like Zoe and Kai'Sa. Getting a darker champion like Scion and Thresh is pretty cool. Those are just my thoughts on his abilities, kits, and appearance. I'm curious to see what you guys have to say, so go ahead and leave a comment down below. I'm interested to read it and see what your guys' ideas are. That is going to conclude this video. If you guys enjoyed and want to support the channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. My name is KingStix, and thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Yeah.